Now let us study about the measurement of radioactivity. About radioactivity, we have studied that it is the spontaneous disintegration of a nucleus. One nucleus splits apart into smaller nuclei all by itself. That phenomena we call radioactivity. It occurs because nucleus becomes relatively unstable due to some reasons, and it achieves stability by radioactivity. Now here we can write radioactivity of an element, of a radioactive element, is measured in terms of the unit dps, which is disintegration per second, which is the rate at which in an element radioactive nuclei disintegrate. The rate at which radioactive nuclei disintegrate is measured in terms of disintegrations per second, and that is the instantaneous activity of the radioactive sample. This rate is termed as activity of the radioactive sample, and it is also measured in various ways. That this radioactivity is measured at an instant, like if at an instant in an elemental time duration dt, number of nuclei disintegrate are dn, then activity of that element is given as, this is written as A, or with a subscript C, activity, it is written as mod of dn by dt at that instant. Or we just remove the modulus sign, it will be minus dn by dt, as due to radioactivity always number of nuclei will decrease, number of parent nuclei will decrease. So you must be careful about the magnitude as well as sign of this activity. And unit used for radioactivity is, the basic unit used is becquerel, which is also abbreviated by the symbol BQ, where we write 1 becquerel is equals to 1 disintegration per second. But with time it was seen that radioactive phenomena is quite speedy and fast, so becquerel will be a very small unit. So other units were defined, which are relatively large unit. Other units for radioactive measurements are Curie and Rutherford. These are also the physicists who work for discovery of radioactivity and further researches on radioactivity, and based on their name the units used were 1 Curie, which is equals to 3.7 into 10 to power 10 disintegration per second, and 1 Rutherford 1 RUS 10 to power 6 disintegration per second. So these are the units which are generally used for radioactivity. Nowadays becquerel is an obsolete unit. In most of the cases Curie is used, and disintegration per second is the base unit which is generally used for numerical calculations.